Here we go, Amnesiac. Let's see what we get this game. It looks like 10 leaves right off the bat. And someone picked the name Gun with Kittens. And that happens a lot more than you'd think. Don't mess with me or my kitten or I'll shoot you. Alright, so at the beginning of the video, we're just going to have to wait for a little bit. If these videos are too long for you, like this one's probably going to be around 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes. If they're too long for you, there is an option on YouTube to increase the speed of the video, so ×2 might be better for you. Let's write out our will. 1 through 15. We can give it a 10 because they left. And we are 4, so we can get rid of that. So Amnesiac is a role that you remember. You don't know who you are, like the name suggests. Once somebody dies, you can pick their role. Unique roles are a little bit different in the sense that, ooh, someone died from ambusher, so it looks like we have an ambusher. In the sense that if you pick mafioso and there's still a mafioso in the game, it won't work for you. So I wouldn't suggest picking mafioso unless you know all the mafia are dead and that's what you want to go with. But you can still pick mayor. If a mayor dies, you can pick mayor, but if there are 2 amnesiacs that try to remember mayor at once, it'll only work for 1. And it will usually go to the amnesiac that was in the lobby first. I believe that's how the system works for it. So we lost 14, they were an escort. Looks like someone called me out for being a streamer. Yeah, this video is a possible YouTube video, I'm not even streaming right now. Alright, so 15 was a vampire, so we have 2 rules that we can pick right now. We can pick either escort or vampire. Oh wow. Okay, so 10 was a survivor. I'm just going to do a little bit of Twitch promotion. Check out my Twitch if you haven't yet. I've been streaming on it, about 4-hour videos, so pretty great. You're welcome to join us on our Discord as well. You can find that on my YouTube channel. Okay, so when you're amnesiac, one of the best case scenarios is that you find a survivor in the graveyard. Because before you pick survivor, what you're able to do is just claim your role, say I'm amnesiac, and I'm going to pick survivor. Usually people, that confirms you as a survivor, and usually people will leave you alone at that point. So if you ever get amnesiac and survivors in the graveyard, I would suggest doing that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, I'm amnesiac. I'll remember survivor tonight. Yeah, it looks like they're going for 2. Oh wow, 13 is mayor. So we have a mayor. Alright, hopefully that'll keep the mayor off my back when I pick the amnesiac. And do be careful because if you claim an evil role or a town role, consort can stop you. So be careful with that. Escorts can also role block you and stop you. So if you say I'm going to remember mayor tomorrow, a consort can stop you, or they can just kill you. It looks like Goku's not very happy about that. Maybe he should read my my Goku book up there, Dragon Ball. I am a Dragon Ball fan, that's for sure. It's good anime. Dragon Ball, Naruto, both great animes. Alright, so they're getting rid of 2. They're claiming veteran, I believe. At this, I don't really care because I'm going to pick survivor, so they can do whatever they want as long as they stay away from me. I'm not going to interfere. Alright, so 8 might be, or 9 might be executioner. Yeah, so 9's claiming that veteran was their target and that they're executioner. They were veteran. So I could pick veteran if I wanted to, but now Mafia knows that I am amnesiac, and survivor is a better play here just because I'm less likely to lose. If I pick veteran, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, they would know I was veteran, but Mafia probably wouldn't attack me because they would assume I would be alerting. So that might be a good play, but really, survivor is going to be the best play. If there wasn't a survivor, veteran might be a good one to remember, or even vampire. I do enjoy biting mares, so maybe picking vampire and biting the mare might be pretty funny. Might be a funny outcome, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to remember I'm like 10. And hopefully I don't get role blocked, because if they did that, they'd be trolling. Okay, so you have a tip to remember who you are. It says that because there's not a 100% chance it's going to work. Like I said, you could be role blocked. Or you might pick a unique role that just doesn't work. Wow, taken out by Mafia and Ambusher. They really didn't like this person. So 6 is dead, and they're a vampire hunter. Are they? So let's see if they're Vigi. If they're Vigi, that might mean there are no more vampires. If they're still vampire killer or vampire hunter, then they're definitely still vampires alive. Okay, so there's still vampires alive, so I need to watch out for that, because vampires can bite survivors. All right, so that definitely confirms. Yeah, so 11's asking for that you, and my will should confirm that. Alright, so now this is like the best case scenario, right? So as an Amnesiac, I am now a confirmed survivor. People should leave me alone. I'm still going to vest because there are vampires out there, and vampires can convert survivors. So 9's asking 11 what they are. 11 claims lookout. 9 says, why are you pushing, bro? Where's your will? 7 post. Give roll before pushing. 11 post. Now they're pushing 11 because they want 11 to claim. Alright, I'm just going to check that mayor just in case. It's good to know what's going on when you're a survivor. Going AFK isn't ideal, because you might be put in a situation where your vote is the one that chooses who wins, right? So you want to definitely know what's going on, who has majority. Because usually at the end, you do want to start voting when you figure out who has majority. You want to vote with whoever has majority, because at the end you might be out of vests, and they might kill you just so that they can get majority over you. Alright, so 11, claiming lookout. 13 was visited by 7. So 7's probably town protection on 13. Or they could be the ambusher. Or arsonist. Says 7 is clear arsonist, bro. So they could be arsonist. The mayor might be doused. Con 6 said 7 is arsonist. Goodbye. So yeah, 7 might be arsonist. In that case, you know, maybe you do want to get rid of arsonist if you're survivor Amnesiac, because you could be doused. Arsonists, a lot of people who play arsonists don't really care about survivors. They don't really care about witches. They just want to get everyone doused as quickly as possible. So that first night I could have been doused. So maybe if 7 is arsonist, maybe we do want to get rid of them. Okay, so 11 was ambusher. 7's saying they're not arsonist and I don't visit. So that could be false information. At this point, I'm just going to vest just in case that vampire decides to go after me. And I do have 4 vests, and it is night 3, so there's a good chance that the game will end before I run out of vests. Let's hope that happens. And we're buying time. Yeah, so Survivor is a role that you just basically have to live until the end of the game. You get 4 bulletproof vests, which give you basic defense. So, obviously, Jester can't save you. Alright, it won't save you from Jester. Okay, it looks like I got witched, so the witch can confirm. I don't know why they would witch me. I'm pretty much already confirmed, but now the witch knows that I am definitely a survivor. So that's helpful. When you get witched and you're a survivor, it's always a good thing, I believe. Because now witch knows that you're a vote that they could have, or just stay away from you, or not worry about you. Okay, so 12 is claiming sheriff, and they're saying that 3 is suspicious. Now 3 is saying 12x, 12 executioner. 9 is saying, did you attack 3? No. Goku, you attacked 3, didn't you? Nope. I healed myself, 3 says. So are they claiming doctor? I said self-healed. Framer, maybe. They were attacked and now you're pushing. That is kind of suspicious, Goku. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they are. Still can't whisper the mayor, which means the mayor is not a vampire. every chance you get, if you suspect a vampire game, always whisper the mayor. A lot of people don't realize that mayor can be bitten by vampire. Once that happens, they lose all 3 of their votes, and you can whisper them. So it should be pretty obvious. If people start whispering the mayor, then they are a vampire. I've had at least one game where I've bitten the mayor and nobody noticed it. Is the mayor AFK? I don't think the mayor's AFK. Oh, they just said BRB, so now they're AFK. Alright, so Goku is going down. And I'm okay with that, just because they've been a little bit salty with me. I'm not picking sides, but they were just a little bit too salty. Not appreciating. Which is fine. Sometimes you get some salty people in game, especially Town of Salem. I've met a lot of good people in this community, but some people are just really upset. Keyboard warriors, they call them. Okay, so Goku was Mafioso. So that's good for Town. It looks like Town and Vampires are in the lead right now. There's possibly 2 Mafia left, or that could have been all the Mafia. So I'm still going to Bulletproof Vest just to keep the Vampires off. I don't mind being converted to a vampire, but it's better if I am not, just because it makes it easier. Less to worry about, I guess. So Vest, and now we... So back to what we're talking about. Survivors, you get 4 vests. Jesters can obviously kill you. Arsonists can kill you. There are a couple rules that can just get through that, especially in Coven. This is classic all any, so there's not that much to worry about. But you definitely want to keep vesting, especially if you're role blocked. Then you're kind of out of luck, because role block can stop that vest. I've had consorts role block Survivor and then Mafioso attack Survivor just because they wanted to get rid of him. That's definitely happened to me before. Quiet night. I wonder if 13 is still AFK. They're not vampire, whisper them, and it wouldn't let me do it. Why do people keep attacking me? So 9's claiming attacked again. 9 is X. Yeah, so we know that. That's what they've claimed at least. We can probably just trust that. Not that it really matters to me, as long as if they're arsonists, they stay away from me. It looks like people are using their frog taunts, making this game a little bit special. So 1, 5, and 8 have not claimed yet. I'm just going to post that information out there, remind people that I'm a survivor, and here are all the rules that I've gathered. Alright, look at all those frogs. I have at least 4 of them. They even turned me into one. Alright, so I post my will. No one's saying anything. Looks like 9 is whispering 7. Let's get rid of that. They're gone. Wow, very quiet. Mayor being AFK really does affect the outcome. Alright, let's use another vest. It looks like when I was witched, one of my vests were used, so I wonder what happened with that. I wonder how that works. Okay. Yeah, so Jester can take us out. Really a survivor. You just want to appear not to be taking sides. You know, posting my will with all the claims and stuff was a little bit dangerous, because one of the evils might consider that bad, or might consider that me taking a side. Like me putting 7 arsonists might make the arsonist think, let's get rid of the survivor, or let's douse the survivor, and that's never good. But I think it's okay. Mafia's quiet. I totally forgot about the witch. Yeah, we definitely have a witch. Yep, still 13 is still mayor. They have not been bitten. Witch, you've controlled me before, you know I'm X. Yeah, this witch is a little bit questionable. It looks like they're controlling 8 multiple times. They controlled me, even though I'm confirmed survivor. I'm not sure why they would do that. If I was a witch, what I might do is control Mafioso into the mayor, just to get rid of the mayor. You know, the mayor might have some protection, but maybe not, because 1, 5, and 8 are the only people who haven't claimed, and 3 has claimed Doctor. We know 8 is probably X. We don't know what 7 is. They might be arsonist. But at this point, you might as well take the mayor out. It doesn't look like they have any town protection. It's possible, but I doubt it. Okay, so 5 is up. Wow, 8 is witch or 1. Okay, well that is possible. I don't think 1 has claim. Both immune to vampire. So 5 is now confirming that they are a vampire. That is a bad play. Never do that unless you know you have majority, and it doesn't matter. I guarantee you 5, you do not have majority because you say 8 and 1 are immune, which means that you've tried to convert 2 people and it has not worked. So it looks like 8 is claiming doctor. So we'll throw that in there. They're quote unquote immune. So either they self-healed or they're lying. I love how the mayor is still alive. Well, the mayor did vote guilty, so the mayor is no longer AFK. And they do still have their voting power, so they're definitely not vampires. It might have even been a good idea for 5 to bite the mayor. After you get so many bites that are immune, you really need to find someone who's confirmed, who you know is going to actually be bitten. So 13, a lot of people get angry about that, but it's sometimes a good idea to bite the mayor. I think people overestimate how dangerous it can be to bite the mayor. I've definitely bitten mayor and won the game because of it. Not everyone knows that you can't whisper mayor, or you could whisper mayor if they become vampire. So sometimes you can get away with it. Okay. Back to the night. So having 4 bulletproof vests does really increase your survival rate, especially when you're confirmed. I believe it's possible all the vampires are gone just because they said they bit 2 people and they were both immune, which means there's a good chance I don't have to worry about vampires now. And it looks like the mayor was taken out, so they're definitely not a vampire. So we lost 3 people last night. Looks like we lost the witch, which was 1. Oh, 7 was an arsonist. Okay, well, at least that's what we're guessing. So it looks like it's going to be 9, 7, and 3 left. So we'll see. So 1 is witch. 13 is killed by the arsonist, right? Could not find a last will, so if you're Mir, I would definitely suggest writing wills. I know that they want AFK at one point, but it really does help to keep track of it. So they're gone. Arsonist took out 1. And 8 was doctor. Okay, so they did self-heal against the vampire. That's very interesting. Very lucky doctor. Very unlucky with the arsonist. Okay, wow, arsonist wins. Okay, I mean, I'm not mad. That was a pretty good game for Amnesiac into Survivor. Victory. Okay, yeah, nice. All right, yeah. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave comments if you have any suggestions. Until next time, guys. Bye.